Welcome everybody to the news/opinions video that I always do. Everything has my opinion, so take it as you will. Hate it or love it, I'm still gonna be here, still gonna be giving my opinions, and still gonna be doing my video. Aster Arcadia will have to postpone the cooking stream. Sorry, missing some stuff and setup is complicated. Thanks for understanding. This is his excuse because this happened right when the false ID things. It's like, why are you running? Why are you running? The meme. Best comment ever about the situation. Missing what? Your spine. Ain't you Aster Arcadia? And he sends him to the hot lava place. Of course, his cooking stream. The first cooking stream has been delayed for a week. Oh, he's hiding. He's hiding. He should fly to Cuba after faking his blank. I feel this should be straightforward. Did he do it or did he not? I don't want a Lucas scenario where nothing happened besides cease and desist. Questions need to be answered. If he doesn't answer, I'm going to assume he's a diddy. In fact, the fact that it happened multiple times is concerning. If it's fake, bruh, say it's fake. Exactly. Yes, the old stealth suspension. How convenient. And the last thing I'm going to cover on this little section is Aster Arcadia has turned on subscriber only mode for any of his ongoing streams. Any of his future streams are going to be in subscriber only mode. The only channel subscribers of 24 hours or longer can send messages. So he is absolutely reeling. Of course, my video was on November 20th, but I'm small, so the reach isn't there. So it's not putting pressure. When someone like False, which I'm very, very happy he covered it. Of course, watch his video. I recommend it. I'm very happy he covered it because he was able to get deeper than I ever was able to. He actually was able to talk to Nijisanji VTubers, people around the Nijisanji space, and things like that in a private and, of course, redacted setting because he is like me. He will not put out the name of the people involved. It's an ethical thing. We will not confirm who it is because, again, ethics. We were given information, told to keep it discreet while still sharing. Me and False and Rima and DN will not be sharing the people who are out there because we do, have a bit of ethics out there and we will not be the type to share that. I don't know if anyone else is sharing information, but this is the people on the top of my head. We will not share that information because that, even if it will get views, even if it will get clicks, even if it will get like 30,000-40,000 views, we won't do it just because we stand on ethics. This on day 2 of the Nijisanji Music Festival that's going to be happening on the 20th and 22nd. They're going to have Aster Arcadia there and Finana Ryugu. Finana Ryugu has nothing to do with this as far as I know. She may be a victim of Aster as well. We don't know. Because apparently he did this to a lot of female VTubers in Nijisanji, so we don't know. Like or dislike Finana, Aster shouldn't even be anywhere near her from the latest Fallout. She's not resistant to being manipulated. Any woman, dude is an effing creep. You know how I wonder if Aster forced Finana to do feet cam stream? Yeah, no. Hopefully not, man. I really don't want to think about that, because that's horrible. Really seems like the only female liver Aster hangs out with is Finana, since everything else Aster steers clear of him. Even if Finana isn't held to the highest regard, hope she isn't one of the victims. I wish there weren't any victims. I wish that story never even had to be created. I really truly do wish. I don't care. Views for that really don't matter to me. The only part that they matter is that they mean that more people know about the story, more people know about this dude, more people know about it, and putting more pressure on Nijisanji. The more information that's out there, the more pressure that's put on Nijisanji. So I'm generally curious as to why they chose him for a concert this big, because he is a moneymaker or was a moneymaker for them at some point, so they're pushing moneymakers for these types of events. They always do that. Unfortunately, in this case, it was a person that should not have been pushed. So I have covered to death and back, because after November 20th, when I broke the story, I've been covering everything that's been going on. False blew the lid off of the whole thing, and he made it so that it cannot be ignored. My tiny channel, it can absolutely be ignored, but when Rima does it, when the Press No Sagi does it, when you have Alara doing it, when you have False doing it, it can no longer, once False puts it out there, it can no longer be ignored. Now you have a big name on it, and it cannot be ignored. So I'm very happy he did it. But I can't comprehend is how these people defend the guy who is accused of all this and defend the company. Here we go. Of course, redacting the names of the people where I can. You have Aster doesn't deserve this. Let's see. Please, Aster Arcadia, if you want to take advantage of blank, do that to me. I'd be down for it, tee-hee. So they are not only kind of victim blaming, they're making fun of the victim They're saying basically by doing this, they're saying that the victim is weak. How much of an a-hole do you have to be? And it's I've never had so many jobless people with no thought of their own. In a comment section, Aster hasn't done anything but exist. The other things, looked at what he's done to Aster. These antis are coming at him every day. F you, leave the platform. Diddler Arcadia, because of what's happening, of course. So I'll report this bad persons, protect Aster Arcadia. They're gonna do brigading, which is horrible. Brigading is horrible. Guys just saying this report to false ideas, trying to ruin Iluna's 3D relay. AC will be really, really mad. Basically, they're trying to get false reported because of what he did. He put out information. He redacted everything to protect. He protected a lot of people that he probably even shouldn't protect. Man, he protected everyone who should be protected. That's what I mean. But he didn't protect Aster. He didn't protect anybody else that shouldn't be protected. He protected the people who should be, just like I did. I made sure to redact everything. I made sure not to mention the victim's name ever, not to mention who it's presumed to be, who is the person that it's alleged to be about. Nothing, just the person doing the bad things. Hugs for Aster, hugs for Arcadians, hugs for Nijisanji fans, and people who defend the livers. This whole thing is sickening, and I really hope Aster is okay. Yes, it is sickening, sisters. It is sickening, NDF. You have shown no reason for me to respect you and call you anything other than Nijisisters and Niji Defenders, Niji Defense Force, because you are victim blaming, pretty much. You are saying this person is lying. You are saying that the person that I verified, that false verified, that other people who are talking about verified, that they are in the wrong. The proof is out there. There is more than enough proof of these things, especially false ID. He got a lot of proof of these things. He redacted the things, but he got a lot of proof, way more than I ever did. He got a lot of proof. False ID doesn't just put these things out there. No one, like myself, I don't just put these things out there. I did my own checks, and I was able to verify my own stuff, but False got a lot more information. It says this whole thing is so sickening, I really hope Aster's okay. Fans don't support S harassment, but what we're gonna do is stand around and believe, not gonna do is stand around and believe somebody who has had evidence against himself and Raziel. Let's not forget that these people are, and all the bad things they have done. I get harassed all the time by these people, that's why I have no respect for them. These extremists. The extremists in the community. I have no respect for you extremists in the community. All you rational Nijisanji fans. A lot of you watch me. A lot of you are here. A lot of you support me and you support your Oshis. Perfectly fine for supporting your Oshis. But when they're accused of these things, do not go victim blame. Please. I support people who support Scarla, Rosemi, all the people, whoever they want, even the people in the black stream. I'm not going to judge you for supporting them. Now, when you go insane and you do these extremes like these people do, that's when I'm going to have an issue. That's why I have an issue. I don't like this. Tired fanbase and forced screenshots, but I find odd as they use his name instead of distorting it to avoid being found since current NDF standard. They're the same as K-pop fans that spam names and hashtags to support their idol even if they delude themselves into thinking they can do no wrong. You don't need to take what they say seriously, because it doesn't matter how much proof is thrown at them, they'll never acknowledge it. And again, these are the people that cover their ears and go la 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 when anything bad happens. These aren't the regular fans. These aren't the just people who want to enjoy their Oshi. These are people who want to flame and cause issues. It's Aster allegations. I'm done saving you. It's the Megatron meme. Yes, of course, they were saving Yen. They're not going to save Yen. It's like, this is assuming they were going to do anything. But the meme is still true. They're done doing anything. Like even the bare minimum. I think they're just going to be fully abandoned and just left on autopilot, if they weren't already. And the next little meme that I want to have, new Nijisanji merch teaser just dropped. Get your pre-orders now. Diddy Sanji, because if you know the Diddy allegations, he bought pallets of freaking baby oil and lube. So basically, they're saying now, Diddy Sanji, if they don't do anything against Aster for what he has said and done in private, it is bad for them. It looks bad for them. Of course, you're going to get memed on this because of this. Quinn Benet is having, his regular stuff where he talks about people. Some of y'all treat VTubers as characters, less than humans compared to face cam content creators. Newsflash, you only get the character because of the human behind the model. Treat VTubers with respect in the same way you would with other people, of course. And then he follows this one up with something about the podcast. He says, all I'm saying is there was a reason the podcast only lasted 2 episodes. He's talking about a podcast that was with Aster Arcadia, if I'm not mistaken, while he was still in Nijisanji. And there was a reason why he stopped at 2 episodes. Now, this could be my X to doubt hat. Could be that he is using this as an excuse to try to get a little bit more popularity, and maybe it was just because they didn't mesh well, or something else behind the scenes, but he's using this current thing to try to drum up interest in him It could be that because he has been known as a person to do things like that, or at least accused of doing that. But either way, if he saw the writing on the wall and decided not to be with a creep and a perv, then yes, congratulations to him. It is interesting that he's putting this out now that everything else has popped out. Like I said, it could be engagement farming. It could be engagement baiting. We don't know. I can't say one way or the other. I can just have my X to doubt hat on. But if it's true that he stopped because he found out about certain situations there, then that makes sense. That is good. That is very good. In another section where, Quinn talked about the canceling of a podcast when he was in Nijisanji. It only lasted 2 episodes, and it was something with Aster Arcadia. He deleted that, and now he said, never mind. I feel it's irresponsible to be vague given the circumstances. To be honest, I want to stay in my own lane. He wants to stay in his own lane, yet he did that stuff. Here's the thing. I applaud him for saying what he originally said. I was not going to be a judge. Like you can see in the part that I mentioned, in the part that I'm going to put out there before this one, I don't judge him for being a part of it or whatever. I am glad that he said that that's the reason why, because Aster was a bit of a creepy person. Something was going on. He was hearing some things. He didn't feel comfortable being around him, but now he's pushing it back. He's pulling back because he already has the bad connotations on him. He already has the bad rap of being someone who loves drama, and things like that. The prior tweet to stay quiet, he wants to stay quiet. So, stay in my own lane, my brother in Christ. You were gen mates with the perpetrator and one of the victims. What are you even waffling about? That's what, basically he was in the same company as the victim. He was in the same company as the as one of the people who is accused, the ones that we know about, the ones that are actually known. He was in the same company as them, and he did nothing. He did nothing because, well, a lot of people, when you're in a company, you can't do nothing. You hope the company does something. What he did do is he did stop the podcast. If what he said before is true, he stopped the podcast because some things came out and he was creeped out by it. Again, thank you to the community for letting me know about this. Nux does a video on Mutahar, and Nicholas De Oreo claims Muta has left various group chats due to the drama. Muta didn't need advice of the internet when he put on the Sonichu medallion. Yeah, now he's getting the advice. What they're saying is basically he left on the advice of the internet because, all this other stuff was going on. And supposedly the internet kind of let him know what Nux was doing, blah, blah, blah. But now this person's saying Muta didn't need advice of the internet when he put on the Sonichu medallion. Everyone who put on the Sonichu medallion is called the Sonichu medallion curse for a reason. Sonichu is a thing created by Chris Chandler, I think is his name. Everyone knows by now. But Chris Chan is a disturbed individual that has gotten lolcow status and is very well known as a meme now in the community. Now it says, so full transparency, I have no effing clue what's going on with Mutahar. I don't know why he removed his video. I have no clue why he felt that he needed to walk back things he said, and I'm completely lost on why he felt like he owed Nux an apology. I am lost. I reached out this morning, and the only update is he dipped out of a few group chats. Nux is going around acting like he was pressured to drop him. Feels a little personal. He's laughing. Regardless, 3-second channel VODs coming, and I'm open to talking more about it in the future. This whole Mutahar thing where he disavowed Nux clapped back a bit in the whole situation. He was, doing his own thing about Mutahar. Seeing all these channels just eating each other's faces is funny to me. People just talk about drama, farm content. I'm tired of hearing people talk, and that's what I consider content now. These channels aren't giving me any creativity. And Nick Diorio really does have a knack for getting at the bottom of nearly every YouTuber drama. It's almost impressive. Maybe it's a controversial opinion, but I think they should send Nux Taku to... Yeah, that is a controversial opinion. Very much so. Of what Nux is saying in the whole situation.
Well, the first thing I thought was, holy shit, banger title. That was the first thing I thought. Post clarity?
Yeah. That kind of did hit hard.
The second thing I thought it was like 38 minutes long. That was the second thing that I thought. And I was like, wait, this isn't distancing. This is more.
That was a full Breaking Bad episode right there. He went full Breaking Bad on you, like straight up. But my point is, the
third thing that I thought was, fuck, he wore the Sonichu medallion. Oh, it's over. It's over.
See, I don't know that. I don't know that reference actually.
Okay, no, you're not missing out. Moving on.
Okay. Like, so here's the thing though. When I saw that, I was like, why is this not a conversation that began with him calling you? Like, is the world so fucking different nowadays? Because back in my day, now I've had many back in my days, but back in my day, when you have a problem with one of your friends, or key point, somebody who is supposed to be your friend, you give them a phone call and you say, hey bitch, I'm pissed at you. We need to talk this out one way or another. Like, we have a conversation. And the candidness is something you get rewarded as being a friend with somebody. Usually friends have that certain level of candid where—
But I'm trying my best to rationalize from the perspective of every morning, wakes up, opens Reddit for some god knows reason that they felt the need to do such a thing in this hypothetical scenario, and someone on Reddit calls me Jeffrey Epstein, and then calls Mutahar Ghislaine Maxwell, his partner in crime, right? When you see that, it hurts. It hurts. You don't want to talk to the Jeffrey Epstein in this.
And that's the thing. He doesn't understand why. Like he said, he has no idea why they go to Reddit and do that kind of stuff, because I know Reddit is a horrible place. But that's a little bit of what Nux did. Nux did a whole 1-hour video clapping back at Mutahar and talking about Mutahar, so you can go and take a look at it. It is way too long for me to cover here. But yeah, he has some points. He has some interesting points. Like that the co-host had a very important point. Why not talk to the person? I've gotten stabbed in the back by a former friend as well, who didn't talk to me and just decided to post, Google Docs and such. So I definitely understand that situation. As we all know, I have covered, VReverie has shut down. It has been shut down already since December 3rd. It was shut down immediately. A lot of the girls left. They're happier now, whether they decided to graduate or whether they decided to leave and keep their IPs. Some of them got the chance to keep their IPs. Some of them are still struggling for it. We'll see. Here we have some people that were going to be a part of it that are now talking about it. Miori Shiba, I never talked about this, but I was set to join Gen 3. LOL. And the VC, we discussed using the original IP versus me bringing in Mio, which you can probably guess didn't go so well. The main red flag, though, was how tight-fisted and controlling they were about the monthly budget. So this is new things coming out. They were extremely controlling on the monthly budget, which is interesting to hear. You have Blushy. I remember being so excited and so grateful for the chance to have an interview with VReverie after my audition was looked at. I think it was for Gen 2. Funny how things turned out. We have here Koinuko, said I got accepted for the most recent gen, by the way, but declined because the designs were mid AF and looks like Genshin. They were also fully aware of 90% of the talents leaving, but didn't care. So that's other things that were there. They were aware that the talents were leaving because of bad reasons. They were aware of all these negative things, but they wanted to be able to coast by and not have to worry about it. And just, make the money. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to just stay quiet, make the money, and the talents be damned. It's what it feels like with VReverie. That's why I'm glad they're gone. News, everyone. Dokibird has a Nendoroid. It's going to be on pre-order soon. 5 months since the announcement, the Nendo is going to be ready for pre-order this month. Comes with faceplates, Crowki, Tomato Doki, a Dragoon, and one more accessory. Buy it when it comes out so we can have the Bounty Hunter Doki Nendo. Exactly. This is the original Doki Nendo, of course. The Bounty Hunter, because she did this recently after the Nendo was in production, was already past the prototype phase. They couldn't change it. And here is her talking about it. I'm super happy to finally show the fully painted Nendoroid. Pre-orders are very soon, as in coming this month in December. When they asked me what accessories I wanted, I instantly picked the Dragoons, Tomato, and a Crowki, since they're all part of me. Amazing. I'm glad that they were able to do this. Glad they were able to have it. Dokibird Doki Droid goes in the jar. Says Dokibird Crow, pilots Tomato, that pilots a skin suit. Is too damn cute. So yeah, people are gonna try to put her in a jar. You absolutely know that. The trolling behavior is always like a positive trolling behavior. There's negative trolling behavior, and these are positive people that are just running with memes. That's gonna be put in a jar, of course. But I'm very, very happy to see Dokibird having way more wins like this. She deserves it, absolutely. I'd like to thank the follower who let me know about this in Twitter DMs. Hololive Production is having a countdown live 2024-2025. Starting December 31st at 11 p.m. A free-to-watch countdown live, featuring a total of 60 talents, will be airing soon. Celebrate the new year with Hololive. What this is all about, what this really looks like it is all about, is it is going to be 60 different talents from Hololive, from I'm pretty sure all of their different branches, who are going to be on December 31st, having almost like a relay, a time where they're just going to be counting down for 2025, going to be doing singing, going to be doing all this wonderful stuff, all these wonderful activities, for the community. It's gonna be great. We all know that Hololive, when it comes to these things, is really, really strong with this. It says, since Suisei has already announced that she will not be attending, it's at 60 people, including Fawn and Chloe. It'll be a great day. Time to guess who's gonna be the shuffling medley this time. It'll be so fun. It's usually a medley. It's a singing medley of different people saying, you know, different parts about what they liked about the year, that type of thing. It's going to be very, very nice. It's going to be the countdown that I'm probably going to be going on when it's the New Year's. I may or may not do a myself a 12-hour stream or whatever. I may or may not do a long stream that day, but I will be definitely watching this on the side, whatever I do on that day, because this is amazing. I'm glad that they're doing this. The Hololive fans are going insane, as you can see down here. Extremely, let's see, HoloStars fans. Of course, HoloStars, this is Hololive. Hololive's more popular. I hope the HoloStars will do something for themselves, but some people are like, yeah, why don't you do it for HoloStars? People are going to complain. Of course, 60 means everyone that is active, including Fawn and Chloe, -1. Did I get my math right? If I remember correctly, I think Suisei said she had to skip out because she was busy with something else. Of course, Suisei has a lot of busy things to do, excluding Flogo since they are pretty new. It's the currently 66 active members. Hopium, copium for the Goobium. So Gooba may be a part of this. We don't know. So that's other things. But in general, this is a wonderful thing for them to do, for the community, for everybody, and I hope it goes well. If you guys remember, there's been a lot of things happening with Suisei recently. Hoshimachi Suisei. She's having her live tour 2024 Spectra of Nova, and a lot of things have been happening due to that. From the 2nd to the 8th, she's to commemorate the event in Osaka. Special video is currently being shown in Namba 1 Vision at Namba Station in Midosuji Line. The images may change depending on the time and date. Please refrain from contacting stations or station staff in regards to any of that stuff. So it's from the 12/2 to 12/8. Now, that in and of itself isn't the issue. Here's the issue. You had requests to fans. We have received reports that there has been a nuisance behavior at Namba 1 Vision at Namba Station, Amida Suji Line, such as people setting up tripods and standing on tactile paving blocks to take photos. Please be mindful of your manners when viewing the exhibit so as to not cause inconvenience to others passing by. This is what I expect from people in the West, because I've seen it way too much, especially, you know, if you go any place like Hollywood or any place like that, or like Florida, or, you know, any place like Orlando, any of those places that, you know, people have a lot of stuff going on, you see a lot of nuisance stuff. Even Suisei had to come out and say, please follow the rules and have fun. Please refrain from any actions that may be disruptive to people passing. That is crazy for Suisei to actually have to come out and say that. For anybody to have to come out and say that, it is unfortunate that that happens. Neffy is saying, okay, everyone else understands, everyone else is supportive of that, but they shouldn't have even had to come out and say that. But unfortunately, it only takes 1 or 2 people to ruin it for everybody. But luckily, looks like the things are getting in order, people are listening, and hopefully this is resolved. This for a little bit. Shion is having her birthday, and it's going to be on her YouTube channel, of course. It's going to be on 12/8 of 2024. So still going to be this year in 2024. My birthday soon. This year's anime song live. Many Holo members and some super special guests announced on the day. Here's an important announcement. Be sure to check it out. And of course, we have it there. And here is some stuff in the background. Maybe they'll have some special guests. You can kind of see some of them. They look very familiar. Other ones, it's kind of like, who could that be? Like some of them at the top right, it's obvious who they are. The ones on the left, you never know. You never know who they could be. But Shion's birthday, anime music, anime songs, a lot of things, a lot of special guests, a lot of members are going to be there. It's going to be good. She deserves this, so does everyone, no matter what agency they're part of. But right now, of course, we're talking about Shion, and here's the lives that she's had before. She hasn't streamed in 5 days, according to this, so she's going to be having something soon for everybody to enjoy. The anecdotal type of thing happening with live door news and news in general in Japan right now. We have a ranking of the Benes surveys elementary school students on this year's buzzwords. First place, Switch Peace. Second, That's It. Third place, Seriously. Maitake, Guru Guru. Minced Meat, It's Tough, Hello, Happy, etc. All those. The reason why I find it funny, and I find it kind of like a meme thing that's going on. Maitake, Guru. You look at Raden, look for that one, Raden. She has a cute one that we've watched on this channel many times. A cute short on Maitake Guru. Apparently it got really, really popular, and she's like super surprised at it. So it's a little bit of a meme time with, you know, even if you make little memes, if you make little shorts, you never know. You could be the talk of the town. Asked for it. A couple of you guys have asked for this. I'm going to talk about Ananta. Ananta is a game made by NetEase Games, as you can see here. Enter new era of urban open world RPG with Ananta. This looks very much like pretty much a GTA with a Genshin GTA, an anime GTA, whatever you want to call it, Honkai Star Rail GTA. It's straight up GTA. but you know, with anime folks this time. And here is a little bit of it. Of course, I'm not going to be playing you the audio of it because you know how people can be. Trolls, copyright trolls, stuff. So here's some of the stuff. Like I'm saying, it's like Genshin, anime GTA. Yeah, pretty much anime GTA. Pretty much what's happening here. And the bars, the clubs, going on the beach. You know, all these other things. Of course, you have robots in here instead. People running in robot toilets. What the fuck? This is weird stuff. It's all just some weird stuff here. And there you go. More talk about it, more weird stuff, more, looks very Genshin-like, very anime style, very much a NetEase product, as you can tell. Gacha is going to be a big part of this. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of the rundown of this. Welcome back to the VTuber Showcase, where we showcase up-and-coming VTubers, VTubers of all sizes, shapes, languages, everything. So I see an interesting VTuber, I watch, and I take a look, and I put them in this place. Why? Because I want to create a fun and creative space, a wonderful space for YouTube creators, for VTuber creators from YouTube, Twitch, anywhere, and not have it be a negative space. So this is ToraGemingu, or Gemingu, whichever one. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. They do appear to be, just based on that, a either Nordic, yeah, a Nordic tiger it appears to be. So here we go. And of course, they speak their particular language. Let's take a look at this right here. The intro, everybody. And let's hear some of their voice. Let's hear some of the recent things that they've been doing.
Verstehe. Lassen Sie mich rein, ich will auch Bingo spielen. Getreide, ja, kann man essen.
So yeah. It is a different language, but still, I want to put them out there because I want people of different languages. If it is someone that speaks your language, and you're like, holy crap, I finally found one that speaks my language. There you go. Here you have one. ToraGemingu is also in YouTube, and they have, you know, their 2.0 debut. They have some of their previous episodes here, all on different YouTube lists and things like that. Best ofs, all these type of things. So if you want to see someone that speaks your language here you go. Thank you so much, Tora, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. And I do hope this gets you some more people, some more eyes on your channel. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.